teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
First down here for this offense. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Caught on the outside. It's Young.
I'll tell you what, man. This defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Cornhuskers with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Huskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. That's caught. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Watson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Caught behind the line. It's Paul. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Finds his man. It's Thomas. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Drop Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. That moves the football to the 27 on first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain. Sets the formation. It's third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes out second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Huskers will have first and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
And the Huskers churn out another first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Nebraska.
First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Young. In the clear at the 25. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Oklahoma, 3.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tiny space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for the passing game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Linebacker shifting around now. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Has the first, still on the move. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a good tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sooners! So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Tight end goes in motion. Going again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Caught over the middle. It's Nelson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Wide open downfield. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
3rd and short during this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force the field goal attempt. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To the air, it's Raiola. He'll throw it now. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Extending the play now. Great move in the open field. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Ooh, great cut there.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Hawkins. Gets rid of it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Graham down the middle. It's Young. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Nelson. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Good. Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Sampson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the ground. It's Sampson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Running back grabs it on a screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They trap him for a sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now second and long. To throw, it's Hawkins. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is brought down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. With the catch, it's Thomas. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
And the Sooners will line up to boot it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. QB bootlegs here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Raiola. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to scramble. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking for some space. It's Marshall. 1st down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Play action here on 1st down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pulls it in. It's Wheeler. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. What a sag by the senior.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab near the sticks. It's Sampson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Trying to find some room. It's Young. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And they've got the returner corralled. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him on a small gain here, trying to run for it in 3rd and long, and came up well short. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Sooners offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Nice grab. It's Fields. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
To the air. It's Hawkins. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the pass is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws to the tight end. And This pass is on target, caught. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. The receiver gets hit, but it's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Design quarterback run. Look out, room to run here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback in his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Sooners. Add 6 more points to the total.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 52. Oklahoma, 31.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Huskers will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play is scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. It's a quick grab.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down as time